Hello world. Music review time. Um, that song was called Beja, which means beautiful. And that's how I usually feel after I read INNERCISE. I don't know if you ever guys heard of INNERCISE, but this is a book by John Assaraf. I have it. Let me show you. I have it marked everywhere. It's just an amazing book. Obviously, that's a great page. But INNERCISE, the new science to unlock your brain's hidden power. INNERCISE basically is a gym for the brain. I mean, I thought it was genius of him to write this book. Thanks to this man, John Assaraf, and I don't know if he's watching this or not, but I want to say thank you, John, because when I bought this book, I was in an oxygen machine. I couldn't walk. I couldn't speak the way I'm speaking right now, actually. It was more like yes. I was speaking like this because I have pulmonary fibrosis, and which is the same thing as COPD but backwards. The point is, he teaches you how to take control of yourself. You have to look within inside yourself and switch it around. Whatever's bothering you, whatever is seems that it's not right, he helps you change things around. I don't know, like he makes you want to use. Yeah, this is a great example. He makes you want to use whatever problem you have as the key to get what you want. I hope that makes sense. It makes sense for me. I'm constantly listening to his INNERCISing. This book has saved my life, and this is why I'm sharing it and giving it a thumbs up, because it's just fabulous, guys. I go to the gym, and before what happened to me before with IPS, before I got the book, I used to work out and lift weights, and run, all this stuff, and then the accident happened, and the pulmonary fibrosis, etc., etc. I don't want to get into that story, but that's another $20. But a lot of people my doctors are giving me 3 months to a year to live when that happened to me. And that was 5 years ago, by the way. That's how long I've had this book. And I sit down, it's like my little Bible now, I sit down when I want to get something like rewired. And I'm sorry. Okay, I used it so much, it's falling apart. I have to hold it together because I'm telling you, this is my little Bible. I carry it around with me, and this is like one of the things that I have in my head, in my brain, that I love to think about to connect me. A sample. I'm going to give you a sample. I still have pulmonary fibrosis, and when I walk around, the pulmonary fibrosis will kick in, and it kind of like fills you up with air, and the air has nowhere to go. And I become like this, like I don't know. I become like this, like, and then this. I mean, I don't have that like that. Not like that, but that's how it gets. And when it gets like that, I can't breathe. I have to literally go like this, do all this stuff. Before I read INNERCISE, I would freak out. I would like go to the emergency room. I would go directly to my oxygen tank. I would, and then I'm like, I stay like that, for a couple of hours. But thanks to INNERCISE, he teaches you how to pick something in life. And it's deeper than that. And just because I'm saying it, I don't think you're just going to take it and go and do it. It doesn't work like that. You have to you literally have to follow this other steps that he tells you how to do. And you write things that you gotta write, things like this, blah, 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 blah. Pick something that you really like. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So, that was part of IPF, by the way. Because I was trying to do the air thing and stuff like that. So anyway, so when I'm walking around and they're called exertions. When I get exerted like that, I sit down, right away I think of myself in this place, and I think of the color orange, because that's coral. That's my favorite color, it's coral. And I love, I actually had a waterfall here, and I gave it away because it was way too big. And it just looks better where I donated it. But I really want one in real life somewhere, So I just have pictures of it now. Because I want it in my brain. So when I get one of the exertions, I sit down somewhere, wherever I'm at, I calm myself down. He has all these little techniques that he speaks about, IAI, and all this other stuff. You have to be able to read the book to understand that, because it's deep, deep stuff. And so I sit down, I think about his meditations, and I think of that, and I sit there, and I go there, and I cleanse, and then I speak to the heart speaks to the brain, it signals each other, and then I come down, I wait, sometimes I wait 45 minutes. By the time I'm done, I'm going back to walking, instead of having to come home and lay down like I used to. Or carrying my oxygen machine, the traveler oxygen machine. My goal is not to carry that, and I don't carry it with me, unless I'm going really, really far, because you have to be smart too. So if you have something like I do, but he teaches me. He has taught me, many, many, many people, how to take control of you. Great man. I love John Assaraf. He also teaches you how to make money and stuff like that. But it's not all about money. This is not about money. This is about healing yourself. Going to that place when you were, like for me, for example, I was abandoned in a hammock. And I wrote my book, Abandoned in the Hammock, right? So this is my real life story, and it's just the title alone and the picture alone to show you a baby that was abandoned by their mother, who just went out party and just left the baby there. And many things happened to me: rape, molestation, abuse. I was left house to house to house to house. I mean, that stuff messes up your brain. as an adult, you know. So I lived a very I want to say very destructive life, but there was a lot of fun in it, but it was to cover the pain. I hope that makes sense. And this book, Inner Size, has taught me how to take all of this pain, all of this craziness, to use it to my benefit, to help people, like I'm doing this video to help you. Amazing book. And so is mine, by the way. Amazon. And Amazon. They're both in Amazon. I'm going to put the links both down here. So take a look, read them. You want to change your life? Read this book. You want to see what a little kid did when he, I was raped at 5 and molested from there on and all those things, I grew up like that with all that craziness. And how I took this life and did this. Never give up. Because this could set you back. This type of life could have set me back and sent me to prison and done a whole bunch of things. But no, something in me, I don't know what it was, just never wanted to give up. So, but it was messy in here. It was always a chaos in my brain, a lot of chaos. And he has helped me with that chaos. And there's been another few of the people who I listen to, who I adore and I love, and I will make videos on them too, because I adore them. So, bathing in a hammock was my life. Messy, messy, messy. Narrow Gym is a gym for the brain, and literally has guided me to become better and use that to help people like I'm doing right now. And that, my friend, is freedom. Total freedom. Highly recommended. Highly recommended. So, I hope I gave you guys something great. And I'm very proud. So enjoy. Thank you for now. Talk to you soon. And let me go to my waterfall.